women killed on East 101st and Colonial. Taisha Johnston, 36. Lakita M. Robinson, 26 years old. 5 people shot outside the Agora, right down the street towards 50th and Euclid Avenue. A couple of shooters may be involved. This happened around early Saturday morning. You know, it's interesting because I would like to digress on that and say you have 19-year-old Jonathan Peters killed on Lakeview and Earl killed yesterday. You have a 19-year-old shot in the head at Case Court, I'll say day before yesterday. You had a 2-year-old shot, life passed in a drive-by, Alea Brown, on Friday evening. 29-year-old killed, murdered on East 117th in Sellers. Another person shot, murdered on East 55th, Payne. 24-year-old, 30th and Superior. Man shot, East 64th, St. Clair. Male shot, West 65th, Saturday. 2 men shot on East 55th, Euclid Gulf Gas Station. Saturday, man shot in the back and the chest on East 140th and St. Clair. You also had yesterday a man and a woman shot, and just this morning, a woman shot on the 900 block of Nathaniel. We have thousands of law enforcement downtown right now. Cops on motorcycles, cops on bikes. We have the FBI, CIA, snipers, Sheriff's Department. I even see a few Mounties down here. So I would like to tell people, if you don't feel safe in your own inner city neighborhood, if you don't feel like things are going well for you, feel free to come out of your house from, I'll say, the projects to the hood. Come down here to Public Square. Come downtown, where you will definitely feel a whole lot safer than what we're feeling uptown. You see, they told us as of yesterday when we spoke that there were 10 active shooters that they were looking for. 10 active shooters. Now it's up to 12 active shooters. So I know they're not looking for those shooters because they don't have the police force to look for those shooters. But I will give them credit, fame, or infamy. I'm not sure what to say because it seems like in the past 48 hours, let's follow this. We've been able to arrest one black woman who was speaking at this podium. About 4 or 5 officers were able to arrest one black woman. They arrested a gentleman with an open carry permit a couple of days ago, and maybe 3 people involved with climbing like flagpoles. Let's think of the seriousness of this and how safe we feel right now in the inner city that 3 people climbing flagpoles downtown were arrested. A woman was speaking about the city not caring about women's rights. Kathy Ray Coleman of Ohio's largest urban newspaper, ClevelandUrbanNews.com, was arrested. And we arrested a man with an open carry permit. Meanwhile, we have 12 active shooters in our community. So again, I'm asking people, if you feel unsafe, do like I'm doing right now. Feel free to come on through and walk around and enjoy yourself downtown. Because for the next few days, this is the safest place to be in Cleveland, Ohio. As a matter of fact, I'm going back to the message that I gave yesterday. If there are any reporters who want to see the real Cleveland, because the public area, Public Square is beautiful. Public Square looks nice. You would too if you spend 30 plus million on a beautiful area like this. And I'm looking around and it only looks like they spent 3 to 5 million down here. But I digress on that. I'm not making any accusations on where that extra money might have went, but they have gone and said this place went from 30 million to maybe 54 million. And I'm trying to figure out where the money went. But it looks beautiful. But if reporters want the real deal, I've got phone numbers of some people that will be glad to have you tag along and go to neighborhoods like the 10-5, 131st and Miles, Harvard Avenue, East 93rd, the projects. Go to Noble Road, Noble and Euclid in East Cleveland, where you have a dump that has lead paint, that has asbestos floating off the top of it, and it's almost a mile wide in diameter. Now, for the last address, you don't need to tag along. Just look it up and Google in 44112, the area code. Look up Euclid and Noble. You're going to see a piled high dump. And that dump does not just affect East Cleveland. It's going into the Cleveland neighborhoods as well. And ask yourself, as the visitors leave, would you want that in your neighborhood? And you have to ask the people in our area. These are the parts of Cleveland, Ohio, they're not going to tell you about. Like I said before, I'm here to get down and deal with the biggest extremist, anarchist, and crazy person that I know right now. And it's not Donald J. Trump. It's a person by the name of Steve Loomis.